number 10. And we're gonna get right into our stretches. Hope everyone had a good weekend, all that sort of thing. And now down to business.
And if you don't know how to do any of these stretches, then we do have all of the previous lessons uploaded. Hello, little gang Yosh.
Hi, Yosh. Get in that spot. Get in that spot.
Oh, on the ground. I gotcha.
Are you even breathing?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Just didn't hear anything. You're supposed to breathe deeper. The last time you were holding your breath a lot. Alright. Not too bad, kid. You're getting there. Now we will salute. Chicken Kai Shek. Jiso Su. And of course, as always, we're going to start with our windmills. And we have 3 stances now that we go through instead of just 2. So we're doing it. We're moving right along. Remember to make nice big circles. You don't want to make short little ones where your hand's just barely passing in front of your face. You want to come all the way across, all the way up, all the way down. Make sure your feet are facing straight forward. You're grabbing the ground with your toes. And your hips are tucked underneath you. Your shoulders aren't raised up like this. Shoulders are down. Remember, you're not just moving your arms, standing there all stiff. You're moving your hips and your legs with your arms. we're going to take a deep breath. Make sure you grab the ground with your toes. We're going to breathe in and tighten up our stomachs at the same time. And we're going to go into Paltron. Paltron. Shantron. Remember, squeeze your hands in Shantron. Tighten your stomach. Your whole body should be tense, even your legs. Imagine you have a big stone wheel in front of you, and you're trying to turn it, and it takes your whole body strength. Turn it, turn it, turn it. Or I guess 2 big stone wheels. Okay, we're going to transition to the left side horse dance. You're going to keep the tension. Then when you transition into the side horse dance to the left, I want you to release the tension, but to add a little bit of momentum. Like you're going to go into Paltron, but just for a few circles worth. Okay, so tension, tension, tension. Okay, let's practice our transitions a few times. You can practice along with Blue Guy. Hi, strong muscle lady. Remember when I first hit a crack? You what? Hi, Rob Kills Scarlix. Momentum, momentum, some real momentum, like you're going into Paltron for a few revolutions, then you go back to Daijitron. When you drive your heel into the ground, use that first drive to whip your arm, whip your your hip into it. Better, better. Because I want you to feel how that tension doesn't just release and go nowhere to the birds. No, that tension is still energy. It's still in there. God. Pedal.
That's funny.
I want you to really time it with that hip. Don't just turn and then go fast. No, that first foo. Yes, right then, right as soon as you foo. Remember, you're not leading with that side. It comes from this side. Remember? You're gonna lean on it. Turn, 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 turn. Look, if you're leaning on it, then you automatically, as you turn, this hip automatically sticks out. So you drive that heel into the ground. Look, square. So use that.
Is that better?
What did it feel like?
Felt better.
Alright. Do them one more time. Okay. Are you in position?
Alright. What? What do you want?
Are you just doing this for fun now?
No, what are you wanting?
Nothing. I'm just waiting for you to start your windmills back up.
Oh.
This guy. if you're just joining us and you just happen to have some sweatpants and a loose-fitting shirt, then join us. It's really good exercise, okay? It's really good for your heart, okay? Build strong muscle, okay? Get really fast, Jackie Chan. Lose weight, okay? Alright. So, make sure you bend that front leg. There you go. Well, how much of those toes can you see? How much of those toes? Look at this. I can see your whole damn top of your foot from here.
Because you're
Woo! Look at that!
You're not even with me. You're so full of it.
Look at that whole foot. Now, use these hips. Oh, look at this. A butterfly could just tip you over. You know how they always show it? Somebody's just barely keeping balance and a butterfly comes and lands on it. Destroys the whole thing. Now, don't be afraid to use your legs. You know, don't just stay stiff. You know, you gotta bend your legs. Get a little bend to your leg. You know, that momentum when you first transition into the stance. I want you to recreate that, but tiny little recreations of push and pull and push and pull. And this knee needs to be into it too. Now we're going to take our deep breath in, grab the ground with our toes, tighten our stomachs, and pow trot. Use your legs, your hips. Shang trot. Remember, you're not just tight fists. Okay, you move your arms and use your whole body like something is always pushing against them. Make sure you breathe deeply. Now we're going to transition into cat stance. We're going to keep this tension. This one's definitely going to be a little weird. Okay. Remember, slight forward tilt. Your back leg turns almost 90 degrees. Then you have mirror image with your hands. You've got a bent arm, a bent leg, straight arm, straight leg. Then as you pull that left arm up, I want you to pull the other leg in towards you. And also turn your body back towards the side. Okay? So remember, it's in 3 steps. 1, forward tilt. 2, face the side or the front. 3, pull your leg in and turn your body. And you also want to set yourself. Make sure you bend that back leg. I don't want to see anybody, not that I could see you, but you know. If you're standing up straight, bend your back leg. 80% of your weight's on your back leg. Only 20% on that front leg. And it's hard to think about what does 20% feel like. So I always describe it. You're not on your tippy toe. You're more like on the ball of your foot. So you can still get a little bit of grab the ground with those toes up against the ground. And not all of your weight is off of it, but you could lift it up easily if you needed to. And you'd only have to shift a little bit more weight on. Okay, so it shouldn't feel like you have to totally move to lift your leg up, but it shouldn't feel like your leg's just dangling there. You need that 20%. You could lift it up, and you can barely notice like there's any difference. Okay. So let's practice that transition a few times. You practice along with Blue Guy. Rob kills Scarlex. Thanks for joining the dojo. Ooh, very nice. Practice your transitions from your side horse to your cat stance. If you see me correct something on Micah, make sure you check yourself. Make sure you're not making the same mistakes.
I'll get off of the TV.
How did you guys break the TV? Just a slow, steady Sheng Chuan. Hi. Beautiful. You're so powerful. What is this? Practice your transition a few times. I've been way too lenient with you. You're a bad student.
Oh, thanks.
But it means I'm a bad teacher. You know, whip you back into shape. Discipline-wise. Very nice. Okay, one more. Now when you do this one, I want you to really whip those hands into momentum. Like a quick burst of Paltron, just a few, like 2 or 3 on each hand. Whip it. Feel that pull. Nice. Now back into Tai Chi Chuan. What is this? You had a beautiful stance and you're just gonna lose it like that.
I'm not gonna lose it.
You just lost it. Look, where'd it go? Bend your back leg. There you go. There you go. Yeah, see, it automatically felt better out a little bit more, didn't it?
I gotta find that 20%. Rely on that 20%.
Yes. So if you bend your leg and just keep it bent, just bend it and forget it. Just like the old infomercials. Bend it and forget it, right? And they had these chickens turning.
Yeah, I don't think that's how it was.
Right?
But
Keep it bent! Why do you keep standing up?
because
Just
it hurts.
keep it bent! Now, while you're bent, while you're doing your windmills, all at the same time. $20.
About 20%.
20%. That's how you check. Do you have to, do you have to like shift so much weight? Like, oh.
No.
Or is it just like, I'm there.
I'm there.
I'm there.
That's why my left leg hurts so bad.
Uh-huh. 20%. Don't you stand up. Don't you raise above this level. Right here.
I'm
Down.
not.
Right there. Just right there. That's just right
That's
there.
too bad.
No.
I'm trying. I'm there.
Your strength lies within. Pull it out.
Mm-hmm.
Pull it out. It's not. Don't focus on your knee muscle. Focus on your form. Focus on grabbing the ground with your toes. I swear to God. You can do this. You can keep it bent. It feels like you can't keep it bent, but you can keep it bent. Okay? Look at this. Boom. So quick. Look at us go. We're going through it. Here, no, you move up here. I want to keep an eye on you.
God.
Mm-hmm. Make sure you're not taking any shortcuts. Now, you're going going to take a deep breath in. Make sure you're grabbing the ground with your toes. Tighten your stomach and Paltra. Shongcha. Now we're going to stay at this level, this height, and you're going to extend that leg and transition. Lucky you get to move now. Didn't stand up as much when you're being watched. Rob Kilscarlick says, "You left your boyfriend today?" Whoa, very nice! That was way different from last week. Yeah, do them again. No, I'm not gonna lift him up today, to answer your question. Not physically. Trying to lift his morale. There you go. Come on. Let's do them again. Again, if we're practicing transitions, you practice too. The transitions are very important. Whoa! Beautiful. Beautiful. That's cradle. That's so much different from last week. Alright, get in your position. You're like, is this my position?
This is my position.
Oh, okay, then come on.
But then you will be able to do yours.
Alright, come on. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about my positions. Okay. Remember, everything comes from your legs. You're not just standing here stiff, moving your arms around, are you?
No.
Uh-huh. You want to move, you want to bend your knees a little bit. You want to feel the circular motion in your hips. Feels like your body is moving with your arms. You're not just standing there with your arms flailing about. Okay, we're going to take a deep breath. Going to tighten our stomachs, grab the ground with our toes. Paltron. Shongchuan. Work hard. Don't just move your arms around really slowly. No, you gotta put that tension behind them. Like something's stopping them. Like you're wearing weights on them. Like you've got so much resistance against them. Okay, we're going to turn 180 degrees to the other side. Remember, keep the tension. Tension, momentum. Not bad. Here, you can come this way a little bit. This way you're not worried about hitting anything. Okay, we're going to practice this transition a few times. Did you hold your breath again? Tell me true.
Oh, that might have been a little partial to hold. Position my leg.
Nice. Nice. That was straight leg and hip. Now use that and really momentum. Okay, so when you do it, I want you to get a nice long exhale, nice push, no holding your breath. Caltron. Caltron. Okay, use that pop. That was a beautiful transition. Nice. Nice. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Oh, I can move over a little bit. Remember, from the legs. For a lot of you, this side's going to be the weird side. Because you're leading with your main leg. If you're right-handed, majority of people, this side might be a little weird for you. But really focus on the hips, using your legs to push your arms up. Okay, make sure you're grabbing the ground. Gonna take a deep breath in. Make sure your back heel's down. Gonna tighten our stomachs. Paltron. Chungtron. Remember, you're not just moving your arms slowly. There's tension, there's resistance. Like there's something pushing against your arms. Your arms are tight. Your chest, your shoulders, your back, your legs. Everything's so tight because of all this resistance. Now, we're going to keep this tension. We're going to transition into our cat stance. Okay. Shift back. Ooh. This side's got a pop to them. Rob kills Scarlex. Oh my god. I'm not lifting him. We don't lift blue guy. Okay, now practice your transition.
This leg is a little wobbly.
That's okay, he's only got 20% weight. What do you want from him? How else are you gonna whip your body?
No, I'm saying he was floating.
Oh,
he was just
like
doing that.
Oh my god.
There was like no weight on him.
Oh my gosh. Lift him with your big biceps. Nice. Nice, nice. Alright, move up a little bit. I can keep an eye on you. And your lifty legs. That goes for you at home too. Don't do any lifty leg business. Once you're in your stance, keep that back leg bent. And don't come up until we transition. Keep it there. We won't be here too long. Just long enough for you to totally hate it, resent it. You never want to do it again. Oh, and then we change stances, and it's like, oh, okay. Maybe I could deal with this a little bit longer.
What?
Keep them bent. A little bit more bend. I'll just lean back. There you go. There he is.
I didn't go any lower. I just sat straight, but I did bend when I went back.
Okay. Make sure we're breathing deeply. Okay, we're going to take a nice big deep breath. Gonna keep that back leg bent. Grab the ground with our feet, with our toes. Gonna tighten our stomachs. Deep breath in. Paltra. Shong trot. Keep that leg bent. Make sure there's tension in your arms. Use your arms to take your mind off your leg. Okay, now we're going to transition. Try to keep that bend in that leg. Lucky you get to move again. Okay, let's practice this transition a few times as well. Not bad. Also, big improvement from last week. Very nice. Come on. Let's get one more nice, good transition. Remember, you want to push yourself with the back hip, back leg. Beautiful. Okay, get in position. Okay, make sure we're using our legs and hips. We're not just standing stiff. Moving our arms. Oh, you grab the ground with your toes. And you really push your legs as you're moving your arms. Legs and arms together. I don't even know what a fireman carry is. Rob Hill Scarlex.
Shoulder.
Hey, oh yeah.
I'm just showing you what a fireman carry is.
No. Uh-huh.
Like the damsel in distress carry.
Oh, like I just rescued you?
Yeah, you throw him over your shoulder.
Oh my god. Please make this. Rob Kill Scarlex. Get out of here. That would be funny though. Okay.
Because it can also be from across the shoulders, like left shoulder to the right shoulder across the back.
Oh. Like the dead man.
Yes.
Like you see in the movies. Poor soldier got wounded. I'm not leaving you behind, Tex. No, you've got a family. Who have I got? I've got nobody. You have us, damn it. You have us. It's like Make sure you grab the ground with your toes. I'm going to take a deep breath in, tighten your stomach. Paltron. Shongchon. Tension, tension, tension. Now we transition to the front. Again, use that momentum.
No.
Let's practice this transition. What's wrong with this picture? Almost. Just bring that foot back a little bit more. And this one doesn't move. You keep pulling him up. No, he doesn't move. This one moves. Do you feel straight? You feel cattywampus?
Mm.
There you go. Moment. Alright, not bad. We'll get a waddle. We'll get a waddle. So even though this is a tiny transition from the side to the front, you can still get a lot of power here, okay? Just like if you're moving from the front to the side, if you need your stance to be a little bit wider this way, you know, you'd go ahead and move your foot back so that when you turn, you're ready. You do the same thing when you're turning the other direction, right? You move your foot where it needs to be, then you turn and you're ready. Same thing with the front. If I were to just turn, now I have one leg, you know, up further than the other one. So what you want to do is when you're doing this little lean on the front leg, that's your time to bring that foot back into alignment with the other one. And then you bring it towards the front. And it's really tricky to understand where to get that driving power from in that transition. You know, because from front to side makes a little bit more sense naturally, because you're like, okay, boom. Then going to the other side, you're like, okay, boom. And this hip and this leg don't have as much problem as when you're going from the side to the front. So when you're doing that, as your right arm comes up, you lean a little bit on that front leg. Use this time to adjust your feet if necessary. Only the back leg. Then, as you're turning to the front, make sure it's in time with your left arm. As your left arm comes up, that's when you also turn towards the front. And you keep your legs kind of in this inward angle with each other. It creates a tension in your knees. And you almost overturn. And you kind of follow that left arm. Then as this right arm comes back up, that's when you square up your hips and you use your hips to throw both your knees outward. And you're ready, okay? So, you go 1, adjust if necessary, 2, 3. And you push your legs square, hips are underneath you.
Gosh. Can I have that jug of bottle?
I'm going to take a quick water break before we get into the next set.
Any water?
So, we just faced forward, and now we're here. Right?
Aye.
Right. Now, we're going to change directions. Now, remember, with the downward windmills, you still use your legs and your hips, but it's a little bit different. You keep moving. You do not stop. Bend your legs. There you go. With the upward windmills, you kind of bend your leg as your arm is coming down. Your hip goes forward a little bit, and then you square them back up. Like your leg is literally dipping and lifting itself back up. Okay? Your knee kind of makes a circle. Your hip makes that circle forward and upward again. Going downward, as your arm comes around from the top, is when your hip of that same side is forward just the slightest bit. And as it comes down, that's when the leg of the same side is also inward a little bit. Then as it passes down the front is when your hips square up again. And the knee on that same side also squares up straight. Okay? So again, it's like your leg itself is making a circle as your arm is making a circle. And of course, since they're alternating, everything is set up for you naturally, just because everything's going in a circle. Okay? When one hip's out, the other one's in, exactly where it needs to be. As they come down and around, now this one was square as your arm came in front, but now that's moving back, it tucks in, and the hip on the same side that's up is sticking a little bit outward again so that you could pull it back in. And it just keeps going around and around and around. Okay? So really try to feel those legs and those hips pulling along with each other. You're not just standing there rigid, moving your arms like this. Bend those legs. Okay. Now with that in mind, when we go into Pal Chuan, you still use your legs and your hips. You don't just stop using them. You still use them. You have to use them. If you stop using them, you will not be able to go as fast as you can when you are using your whole body, your legs, your hips, and tight stomach. Okay? So we're going to grab the ground with our toes. We're going to take our deep breath in and tighten our stomach. Paltron. Shantron. Remember, keep your hips tucked underneath you. Grab the ground with your toes. And there's a tension. Like you're pushing up against something. You're not just moving your arms slowly. You're pushing, pushing, pushing. Like there's resistance against you. Okay, we're going to keep this tension. We're going to transition to the side with momentum. Okay, we're going to practice this transition a few times. So practice along with Blue Guy.
I just got so confused. So I'm going this way first.
Yeah.
No. What?
Gotta keep that heel down. You know what you did. Remember, move with your arms. Yes, lean on that leg, adjust, and boom! How's better? How's better? And really try to feel that. It's almost like a push and pull feeling, right? You're pulling, but you also have to drive that heel into the ground, right? So pull it with this hand. You pull across your body, but you're also pushing yourself forward with your leg. So when you come across, really try to feel what that would feel like if you were to grab onto something and you're gonna push yourself towards it and also pull it towards you, right? At the same time. You know, what does that feel like to really get that hip? It's all on the hip. Hip first. Oh, you look like.
No, I gotcha.
Okay.
Jacked up.
Just like I was explaining to Micah. Really try to feel the push from the back leg. The back leg. There was no push with that leg. All you did was reach out for something. You didn't pull it in with your hip. All you did was throw your torso forward. Make sure you keep your back heel down. So you gotta drive your heel into the ground. Better, keep your heel down. You're losing so much power with this floppy heel. You have to keep connected. little bit better.
I felt more of a hip throw.
Yeah, it definitely was. You just gotta get that foot. See, you gotta get that foot turning. You know, you turn, wait till the last second. Oh, I gotta move my foot. No, your foot moves with you the whole time. Comes from the legs, from that tension, always. Tension. And then you drive your heel into the ground. There you go. Boom! Try it again. How did that feel?
Felt better.
Does it feel weird? You didn't know so much work goes into turning, did you? Not bad.
Felt better.
Yes. Don't ask me. Do you feel a difference?
Yeah.
Does it feel like you're solid when you get there? Like you
And it doesn't
drove
feel
yourself.
bad on my ankle.
Really?
But sometimes it catches my ankle funny.
I can imagine, because you're literally taking your whole body's worth of torque and you're putting it in just that little foot. Now I'll turn it, and then it jiggles because you're on the ball of your foot. It's so bad for you. It's like if you were to try to wrench something with a loose hinge, and it's just gonna... It's gonna wear it down, wouldn't it? Got a hair. Oh my god, fireman carrying him now, Power Lady? Oh my gosh, Rob kills Scarlex. Nobody's being carried today. Maybe the dog. At some point.
She looks so dead on the couch.
Oh my god. Because she's just been there the whole time. Oh, I'm in your way. I get it. I get it. Move out of the way. I get it. Okay, so we just turned. Okay, now we're in our side horse. Your hips are square, but you're not afraid to move them at the same time. Okay? But the difference is...
Sit. Oh, go ahead, sorry.
Your hips are square, but when you're doing your windmills, do some windmills, you're not just stiff and rigid. Okay? You're moving your hips with your arms. Okay? But you're not keeping them open like this and exposed. Keep doing your windmills. You're not keeping them open and exposed like this. Because now look at him. He's off balance. He doesn't know what to do. You keep them square, but you still move them.
Is it?
When you...
I wanted to ask.
Stata.
Is, if my foot's straight,
Mm-hmm.
is it okay if I do a little bit of a inward on both? Because I feel like I can really get those other toes in.
Stata to call you.
Is that bad? Or is that not how it's supposed to be? Or should it be like that?
Let me see here.
Because I feel like you have a tiny bit of a end too.
Do I?
Like you're grabbing, almost like how how you do a punch.
Yeah.
Like
you're rippled into the ground like that?
Yeah, see, because you've got a tiny end.
Yeah. But
And it feels more solid.
but my back is straight.
Yeah.
But this one, yeah, it does have like a... Look, that foot's not going anywhere.
I know, mine's not either.
Oh, I am the mountain! Okay.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It feels
Yeah.
so much more solid, like you can actually, like...
You feel like you can keep your balance
like
nice?
that.
Feel like you could drive yourself?
Hmm.
Okay. Then yes.
I also wonder if it's a difference with my feet being so flat.
Maybe.
Maybe doing that
Because
helps.
again, you know, I don't have big arches either. So
Mm.
maybe us poor archless footed people, maybe it's something we need help us maintain.
See? Because that's still pretty straight,
It is straight.
but I feel locked.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I could probably do a little
I can
more.
see your muscles are working. It's making your pants vibrate.
Oh, really?
Yeah. On both legs, too.
My
Okay.
heartbeat does that sometimes.
It vibrates?
It'll make my clothes shake.
Oh, yeah.
My whole body is like... doof,
Yeah.
doof.
Or like something happens and it's like you can feel the pulse behind your eyes. And it's like your vision even is like doo doo doo.
Like a migraine.
I don't know. I've thankfully never had one. What? Now you're like this. What are you doing? You trying to steal the show again? Get out of here. Oh, I'm just nonchalant over here. What? Oh, I sneezed. Oh, I just can't get comfortable. Oh my god. Again, make sure you're grabbing the ground. You're pulling with your legs. Not just standing stiff, moving your arms. Okay. You're gonna grab the ground with your toes. We're gonna take a deep breath in. Tighten our stomachs. Paltron. Ah, Shantron. Now, Shantron. Don't slack off on this one. It'll take you 3 times as long to progress if you slack off on this. Just because nobody's watching you, probably. I hope so. If someone's, I don't know, doing some weird stuff. I don't think you can just get away with not keeping that tension. Because you know when you're not putting the tension behind your arms. But sometimes you forget. And you're moving and you're like, you know what? I could push a little bit harder, actually. I want to see those veins bulging out of your arms. I want to see your legs shaking because you're trying to push against that resistance so hard. Okay? Now we're going to transition into cat stance. Keep that tension, tension, tension. Tension, tension, tension. The momentum. It sounds like I'm using the power move. Momentum. Tension, tension. Momentum.
Buster.
Didn't see it. Yes. Speed. All right. Come
Shield.
on. Come on now.
Alright, my toes are
Jazz
sore.
legs.
Toes are a little sore.
You know what I'm talking about. They call him Blue Guy, the jazz leg man.
That's wrong.
Yep.
Is it the... Okay. So I'm here. The motions just make me feel so funny.
Yeah, the motions of the down, remember? I was telling you I really like this one because you always cross your body when you're all the way crossed. Then, when you pull it back, is when you transition in. Then when you're about to pull this one around, yeah. I told you I love the downward for that reason. It makes all the stance transitions like, oh, you rip it, you know? You torque your body back and forth.
Alright.
So hopefully that helped you with your transitions as well. You should be practicing. Get a few practice transitions in. As that right arm comes around, all the way down, that's when that front leg bends. Then you adjust your weight as that arm comes across. And then you pull your leg in. when that arm comes back down and around. You're doing beautiful. Please, please demonstrate. Please. You're the golden student.
Oh, before I was the worst.
What?
Now I'm
No,
golden.
that was just motivational.
Get
Because
out
I
of
knew it would make you strive for greatness.
here.
I always knew.
Seafood doesn't know anything.
I always believed in you. Beautiful. Bring it across.
Good?
Beautiful. Beautiful. Get back in your spot here now.
Whoa.
Come on, you
My
can do
toes.
it. Oh,
It's
now-
my foot and my pinky toe. It hurts so bad. I like need to stretch them somehow. It's like a Charlie horse in my foot. There you go. Okay.
Uh-huh.
I'm good. I just had to stop
First
the
it's
cramp.
his knees, then it's his toes, then it's his thighs.
I have never worked out in my entire life. I'm going to pop, crack, and fizzle for a few months. My knees have never kneed before. My elbows don't know how to elbow. My thighs wouldn't feed a small family.
What? Of what? Cannibals?
Yeah.
Get out of here. Come on.
Or coyotes.
Jesus. Okay. No. You're in front, remember? That's right. You shuffle on up there. Can't trust you with this stance
My knee
yet.
also moves quite a bit without you being able to see it.
Oh, you think this is my first rodeo, boy? Quit buying time. Uh-huh. I know how far someone's leg's bending.
Mm-hmm.
I even have to look at them and I know that they started standing up again. Okay. Make sure you're grabbing the ground with your toes.
Trying.
80% on that back leg, 20% on the front leg. Just enough so that you can lift it up if you needed to, no problem. Okay, we're gonna bend that back leg a little bit. There you go. Gonna take a deep breath in. Pouch one. Shantron. Now, if your knee's starting to burn, focus on your hands and your arms. Really squeeze them. Pretend like there's so much tension up there. Something's pushing against them so hard you forget all about your knee. You don't have a knee. You were born without knees. Now, you're going to transition back. Come on, Gumby.
If you're doing it right, it hurts so bad.
Do it for Goro.
I'm not doing anything for her.
Look at her.
I don't care about her.
Alright, sorry, Dream.
Back to your corner.
Wow.
Oh, really? Just throw it into my stance. That's her.
Like I doesn't know how to transition.
It's so weird going from like learning one motion with the up
and then
to the
doing-
down.
yeah.
It's like I can't remember which hand it goes with. Is it the same hand?
So, across, across. Alright? And when you're coming back, cross your body. Cross your body. Cross your body. Cross your body.
So transition back into
There's
cat
only
stance.
like two.
Yeah.
Oh, in the cat stance?
Yeah, in the
Oh.
cat stance.
So, when you're going in, you
Yeah.
cross your body, right?
Yeah.
And then you open up, pull it.
So you got like one cross, and then like going into cat stance, you have
the
one
cross.
X.
Yeah. The cross. Then you push in front of you. And then boom. So by the time this one comes around again, this arm comes around once, twice.
Okay.
But going back, there's only 2 in general. So you're here, right? Just 1, 2. The other one has 3 going into cat stance, right? 1, 2, 3. Going back, 1, 2. You got that, boy?
Right.
Okay.
So from here, it'd be 1, 2.
Hi.
Okay.
Get out of here. Get out of here. Remember, push with that back leg. Not bad. Make sure you're practicing your transitions too.
It's easier not going so slow.
Uh-huh. Push with that back leg, back leg. There you go. Keep your heel down.
Oh, I thought he was.
Mm-mm.
Dang.
Yep.
Really?
Heel sneaks up on you. Gotta keep it down. Remember, the heel always sneaks up, so you gotta keep it down. Better. You see how your heel did a little tweet tweet? Oh, now it's not! But when you transition, it's so wet. What did I say? You move as you go.
Was that bad?
That's alright.
Getting there?
That's better. This one's a very hard one to keep your heel down with. Oh, that was better.
Better?
Didn't feel very different.
No. It was so bad.
You've regressed. Come on. Come on. Oh, where's the drive with your leg?
I don't know. I felt like I was already there by the time it was time to throw.
Yes, because you gotta keep it down. Keep it low. Here you go. Bend it more. There you go. Keep it, keep it, keep it. Better.
Better?
Hip first. Hip first. And hip. That's alright. We'll just move on.
Was it bad?
Yes.
I thought I
Get in your spot. Get in your spot, please. Okay, some people are only meant to be silver students, you know?
Oh my god. Fuck you.
That was our running gag. Stoy. Okay. Sure, grabbing the ground. Take a deep breath in. Paltron. Shang. Okay, we're going to transition 180 degrees. Yosh blue guy, lol.
Oh.
Oh. Oh, look at that. What
Not
happened? Oh, that's what I'm
bad.
asking
I
you.
see.
Oh, it's back.
Oh, that thing is back.
Weird.
Oh, and we're back.
Yeah, that was weird. Just like, boop.
Yeah, random
Boop.
no bit rate. Okay, where's we at? Going from here.
Yeah, to the other side. Yes. Nice. I really feel it here. This is your drive point. Nice. Very nice.
I feel like I got it. I feel like I got it now.
Okay, now really try to do some nice Paltron momentum. Nice. Beautiful. Very nice. Okay. Now we're here. Oh, I had another drop.
What is going on?
Okay, you're gonna take a deep breath. Paltron. Shangtron. Okay, we're going to transition into cat stance. Keep that momentum. Nice.
Oh. I know I got it, but I just didn't do any more past that.
Yeah. But your transition was great. Nice. Turn your foot a little bit more this way. There you go.
Do you want me again?
Nice. That's great.
A little better on the foot.
Beautiful. Go up. Make sure you're keeping that leg bent. Keep them bent. Okay, gonna breathe in. Paltron. Shontron. Keep that leg bent. Okay, we're going to transition back. Practice your transition.
Wrong? I feel like that's wrong. Sorry.
There you go. That's a kid. That's my golden student right there.
Do them again?
Definitely practice this one a few times.
Man, that was bad.
I've been holding your breath, have you?
I wasn't trying to.
Uh-huh. Not bad. Really feel the drive with this hip though. Remember, hip first. Rest of your movements are good. There you go. Okay, one more. Okay, not bad, not bad. Alright, go take your spot. Okay, we're gonna breathe in. Paltron. Shontron. Okay, we're going to transition to the front. Did you hold your breath again? Uh-huh. Okay.
I just had an extra
Oh, okay. Make sure you really throw your knees out.
Okay.
Nice, way better. See how your knees were before they were a little like this.
A little goatee.
Like this, yes. Do them again. Remember, you still want that drive to come from that hip. So when that hip comes around, okay, that's when you square, hips tucked,
Nice.
feet straight.
No, I felt wet.
Well, you didn't move your foot either.
Yeah. Too focused on the hip.
And you slid that one forward again. Nice. Don't hold your breath. Okay. Do them again.
I do have tension in my breath, though. I should have no tension.
I don't know what that means, tension in your
Okay.
brain. Pretty good. Now do it again. This time when you do it, I want you to see the breath?
Hi.
Okay. That's okay.
Very good.
Did it feel less tensiony than that? Though?
Yeah.
Nice.
It's kind of hard to
You're
keep
like, I don't
inhaling
know.
that whole time, though.
I don't know where to put my breath. Okay, quick water break. Quick water break. The QWB. Welcome to QWB, where it's all water all the time.
QWBTV. Coming at you. Some high quality H2O.
Man, Micah's living the good life.
Why?
You get so many water breaks.
Me?
Yeah, I guess. I'm just weak. Think back to how it used to be. I'm like, go ahead and take a quick water break.
What, that's why you say go ahead and take one? Because you have compassion in comparison to how you were trained. Having water's good for you. And we're right by water.
Dwee, stay off the edges.
Your
Can't
seafood
touch the
probably
edges.
didn't have water readily available.
No, we all did.
Not like right by you though, was it?
You just walk over to the bench. It's right there.
Yeah, we go poop.
Yeah, but it's like,
Less than option, I guess.
you're here. You just walk to the end over there.
No.
You know?
So it's small.
Yeah, I mean, you know, like if that's the middle of the mat, then the bench is like right there.
Mm.
And then you have another half of the mat.
Oh, y'all had a nice mat?
Yeah, the whole floor was mats.
Really?
Except for by the walkway where it's like you've got spectator chairs, the bench. Then, you know, it turned and went down the hallway. But then from there on, it was like this huge, just all mat. It's like a whole wall mirror.
Mm.
Imagine that.
That'd be kind of
The
cool.
whole wall's mirror. So you can see Oseo.
And see how you were messing up.
Yeah.
That's pretty nice.
Raya, you stay away from that door. Alright, ready?
Alright.
Stay off the edges. Stay off the edges. No edges. Stoy.
Oh, blood veins are going insane.
Stoy. Stoy. Stay off the edges. Yeah, stay like that. What's wrong with that? Look at you. Boom. Okay, we're here. Make sure you grab the ground. Hips are tucked underneath you. Edges. That's why. That's why edges. Stay off the edges. Her face was like, oh, damn ass. I told your ass too. Okay, you're gonna take a deep breath in. And pouch on. Shuntra. Remember, there's tension there. Something's pushing against you. Okay, we're gonna bring him in. Raya. You're just gonna punch. Remember how you hold your hands? If you act like you need to squeeze something up, starting with the pinky, tight. I guarantee this will be one of the tightest fists you've ever made. Then your thumb goes across the bottom. Not out here, not tucked up like this, not in there, not sticking out there. What's he doing? No, here. Okay? Punch comes from the hips. So you're here. Hands are on your hips. Your shoulders aren't scrunched up, your shoulders are down. Elbows aren't out, your elbows are in. Okay? And then your hip is what rocks forward. And you see my body almost shifts to one side, it looks like. Really, I haven't gone anywhere, but my legs and my hips are shifting the power for me. So I can bring that up, and then you're going to use your leg on the same side that you're punching with to bend your leg and then get a little pop. Almost like you straighten your leg just a little bit, just enough to pop it with the fist. Right at that last turn. Okay? And from the side, you can actually see it is a literal pop. That's why I call it the pop. So you're here, fist comes out. That spiral, that's the only time you have tension in this hand or in your arm. The rest of the time, you're in Tai Chi Chuan, you're nice and loose, okay? And then when you come to the other side, comes up, and then that's the only time, right at the end. And then again, it's just, and then you release. Tension, that's gone. Relaxed again. Comes back. Okay. Ready? You have any questions? No questions?
No,
you sure?
I'll watch while I do it.
Okay.
Doing that fast though is the hardest thing for me.
What do you mean?
All of doing from here. Is it a slight? It's not a body turn.
No, because this should all but graze you, you know?
Yeah.
It needs to come straight. This hip should already be out.
Okay, so it's just hip?
Yeah, if you imagine your fist needs to move, this is like the, like a gate almost, right? So you're gonna drop the gate, release it, boom, boom. See how this leg naturally turns inward a little bit, right? Naturally has a bend to it. Kind of sideways-ish. Then right at the end, you're going to get this little hip pop. Right? Not back. It's a hip hop.
Like a...
Towards it. You know? So you're here. Your fist is coming up. See? My fist is going, fist is going, fist is going, and then right before it releases, you see this? See, it doesn't go inward the way you're doing it. You're straightening your leg up. No, it goes outward, because that's where the momentum's going. It's going outward.
I gotcha.
And when this one comes up, same thing. The hip before the hand, and then outward.
So it's almost like your knees almost do like a in.
Yeah, like an
Is
in,
there-
like an in pop.
Okay.
Like a, almost like you're going to a goat stance, but you're not. It's just like one side at a time, almost like.
I gotcha.
Like you imagine you're gonna knee somebody, right?
So it is like a pop though.
Yeah,
like
it is.
It's like it rocks.
And you could feel your whole body's just like. Like someone just cracked a whip, you know? It's like that last end of the whip. The.
Interesting. Okay.
Let me see you do it a couple times.
Is that wrong?
Oh, okay. It's pretty good. Seeing it from this side. There you go. That
See,
was a
my
good one.
left side
that left
feels
side.
good.
That
I
was
told
awesome.
My right side feels like crap.
Better. That was great. Nice. Nice. You just gotta
It's
work
so
on the
weak.
timing. Just the timing.
So weak.
You know, so just. Yeah. There you go. And here's another thing. When you pop him, pop. What's this hand doing? Look at him, free floating. No, you pop one side, this side. Also,
Back.
yeah. Ugh. You know, like you're pulling a bow and arrow.
Oh.
You know? Wah!
Okay.
Pa! You get
Never
that
noticed
pop. Right? So you're here, wah! Here, wah! Tight! Extra tight. If you think it's back, pull it back even more. Tight. And then it goes back to release, but they're both alternating. You don't just let one flop there. It's very important.
Okay.
It's a balance.
The
It's a
thing that's
yin and
crazy
yang.
to me is that when you're doing it, you don't have. Do you have a lot of tension in your legs? Going into leading up to?
Hi.
Okay. I just want to make sure because I know it's Tai Chi Chuan.
Legs. It's always the legs.
Always tense.
Always legs and hips, yes.
Okay.
Always.
Just want to make sure. So everything else is Tai Chi
Hi.
except for legs.
Hi.
Or screw your legs.
Hi.
Alright.
Baka.
Here we go.
Here we go. Am I too
I'm a
close?
baka.
No.
Baka.
Are you ready?
Hi.
Okay. Hopefully that also clarified a lot of stuff for you.
I'll probably have to watch this episode again.
So we're here. This again is Tai Chi Chuan. So lead with the hip. Comes out. Pop it. Okay? Comes out. Pop it. going to pick up the pace. Going to go all the way out, all the way in, full range of motion, as fast as you can. And you want to try to get a little power behind it. This is mostly for speed. So what you're going to do, you're going to lower your stance down a little bit. A little bit lower than usual, okay? Lower your stance down. Okay? And while you're punching, you still want to get that hip behind it. But think of the whole thing as a pop. There is no just go out, relax, pop. Go out, relax, pop. No, just think of it as the whole strike from your hip to here is one pop. And then, that ricochet that happens after the pop, that's your time to bring your hand back. No pause. That's going to help improve your speed and your coordination between your arms. And many other things that will be a more in-depth thing later on. So, you're going to come out, right? The whole thing is the pop. Look, I'm already halfway back. That's how it needs to be. You need to pop, bring it back. You don't just pop it, pull it in. No, pop back. Okay? See? And this one is already out. And if you just pop, leave it there, then try to pull it back as fast, you're gonna slow yourself down. Do you understand what I'm saying? That release afterwards, after the pop, right? You know how you have that little section right there, right?
Should pull it back.
So that whole thing, the whole thing is your pop. There's no longer this pop. No, the whole thing is pop. And bringing it back is the ricochet. It's relaxed. No tension there. You're just back. And then again, just like how you pop, right? And this hand is pulled back. It is pulled back because it's ready to go forward again. So you just have to imagine the whole strike is the pop. The ricochet is just the pullback. Okay? And that's how you get yourself to go faster. That's why you need to get your stance down. There you go. Hips underneath you. Okay. Remember, the whole thing is the pop. The ricochet is the drawback. All the way back. Don't start shortening it up. Next thing you know, you're just punching like this. No. All the way. All the way. Okay? Let's do it. Ready?
Hi.
Where are we? We're here. Okay. Pouch on. Bring him in. Push it out. Now we're gonna pop it. Straighten your legs. Then bend your legs on the way down.
This is Tai Chi Chuan.
Yep. So you're squeezing, but it's not shengchuan squeezing, you know? This is open, relaxed, to get as fast as you can, you know? As wide as you can. Then on the way in, you squeeze it in. Okay, we're gonna go into Pao Chuan. All the way open, all the way squeezed. Remember, don't start arching your back over. Stay like this. But spread your arms up as big as you can. Okay? Pao Chuan. Open up, stay there. Okay, now you're gonna pick your X, come down and around. What is this tiny arms? Are you a T-Rex? Oh my god. Come over then. Alright. Pick your X. It's just a transition into your stance. Is that how you transition into your side horse stance?
Not totally.
Transition. Like when we're doing just regular roll. Yeah. There it is. And you drive that heel into the ground. Okay. Right? Now we're back in Tai Chi Chuan. Nothing too crazy here. Focus on that turn right there. Don't turn it like this. It's just right here. Remember, you're turning your thumbs towards the sky on this. Then right at the end, you start with your pinky. Right, your thumbs up. You start with your pinky and you rip. Right? But you want to try to get it just like that. All you do is turn around real quick. Don't do this number. Like, oh yeah, look how fast I am. No, it's right there. Okay, we're going to go on the Paltron. Chuntron. Transition. Okay, let's do it again. Just like when we transition during windmills. Beautiful, that's him. Let's see one more. Alright. Back to Taijitron.
That first one was better, wasn't it?
Yeah. Want to do it again?
No, it's okay. I just wanted to make sure that I felt right.
Okay, we're going to go into Paltron. Chuntron. Okay. Now we're up again. Quick water break.
Why are you biting your tail, Dwayne? Ouch. This is where I throw up. Feels good to stretch my legs. You know what's so crazy?
What?
Is when I wake up after laying flat on my back for so long,
Yeah.
my back cracks when I like bend over. After holding the stances for that long, it has the same effect. So I wonder if it is like a straightening.
What do you think you're doing? Are you joining us?
Yes. Yes.
You wanna do it too?
Arigatou gozaimasu.
Arigatou gozaimasu.
Gozaimasu.
Come on, arigatou gozaimasu. Come on, arigatou gozaimasu. What? Arigatou gozaimasu. Arigatou gozaimasu. There
She's
you
like,
go.
you're in my way, Pop. Alright. I see you.
We're almost done,
I
Dewey.
know.
Come on, we're almost done.
Pop up. Pop up. Goroshka.
Come on.
Pop up.
No.
Pop up.
Go.
Pop up. What are you doing?
Oh no.
What are you doing?
Almost.
Trying to distract us.
Yes. Now, when we do our push-ups, remember, we do our push-ups in 3 different speeds. Tai Chi Chuan, Pao Chuan, Sheng Chuan. Okay? Tai Chi Chuan. So when you lower yourself down slowly, then pop up as fast as you can. Okay? So, it's good practice to inhale. Push yourself up as fast as you can. Okay? That's what we're going to do first. Remember, same fists that we were using earlier. They're going to be vertical though, not this way, this way. And you're going to keep your elbows in. Okay? Not this way, this way. Elbows in. Okay?
Got this.
Yeah.
Got him?
Okay. Okay. Now we'll move on to Pao Chuan, which, as you should know by now, means full range of motion as fast as you can. Okay? So, I want to see these baby push-ups because you're trying to go really fast. Even if your push-ups are really slow, do them nice and even pace, all the way up, all the way down. No shortcuts. Just do as many as you can.
Making him.
That's a kid. Okay. Now we're going to move on to the third one, third and final, which is Sheng Chuan. So, we're going to hold it at our highest position, hold it in our middle position, we're going to hold it at the bottom, hold it on the middle, hold it at the top again. Middle. Low. Middle. Up. Middle. Down. Middle. Up. Middle. Down.
Nope.
Oh no, damn.
I lost it. I couldn't. Going back to the middle, I got to the middle, but I couldn't even go to the top. And that's an easier transition.
Damn it. Ah. Why?
Why?
So close.
I know. You make it back up?
Okay. I'm good.
What, because you got that one last one?
No.
Oh.
Oh, alright. Another quick drink of water. Roro-chan. We're almost done. Stay out of the way. Okay. We're in our horse stance. Okay. Now, just like we did before, going to bring our fists together and we're going to punch them very lightly for 10 hits and get progressively harder and hold on the 10th one. Okay, ready? Okay, now we're going to get into our squats. I'm going to start with Tai Chi, which means we lower ourselves down slowly, very similar to the push-ups, and we're going to push ourselves up really quickly. And we do that, Goro-chan. Stoi. Stoi. We do that You're dead to me. Stoi. We do that by leading with the hips. So you go down, then hips come out to bring yourself back up. Okay?
Right.
So down slow, then up fast. Ready?
Right.
Goroshka.
Lijat.
Stoi. Okay, we're gonna do 18. Go down as low as you can, slowly, and push yourself up as fast as you can. You ready?
Mm.
Okay. Eat. 二三四五六七八九十1112131415161718 That's it. Okay, now we're gonna move into pow, all the way down, all the way up, as fast as we can. Don't skimp out. Start doing these tiny ones. All the way down as low as you can go. All the way up as high as you can go. Okay? Count for yourself. Doing 18 again. Do them as fast as you can. Ready? What?
That's what I think you did too many.
Okay. Now we're gonna go down as low as we can. And we're gonna hold it. Okay. So now, let's stretch out our legs a little bit. So, you're in your side horse stance. We're gonna swing our leg like a pendulum, very low, very low. Bring it straight back. We're gonna keep going, and we're gonna gradually lift it up higher and higher. Until we're going up as high as we can. Sides, of course. Same thing, start off low. Okay. Before we wrap up with our salute, I'm gonna do our breathing exercise. Feet about shoulder width apart, knees slightly bent, arms down. You're gonna turn them up and breathe in. Turn them over and breathe out, and bend the knees again. One more. was a tough one. Starting the week off right. Goal number 10. Number 10. The big 1 knot. Alright. Never mind the dog trimming her toenails. I have to sit there later. If you were training along with us today, you're awesome! As this is not easy stuff to do. If you watched, but you maybe not necessarily engaged in any of the activities, that's okay, but maybe your curiosity has piqued a little bit. We do record every session, so if you feel like you might want to start off, a little bit more basic, go back to number 1, and you can work your way up till today. And if you have any questions on anything you see in the videos or while we're actively doing it, then please let us know in the comments. We can demonstrate or answer questions right there. Also, yes, thanks for tuning in. And yes, shit. So we're gonna do our salute, and we're out of here. 新開始しそす All right.
Hi.
Thanks again, everybody. And we'll see you next time, Thursday, 5 p.m. EST. Until then, bye-bye.